Call this meeting to order. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilman Palmer,
Here.
Sephora,
Here.
Moses,
Here.
Mansell,
Here.
Mayor McDonald,
Here.
Martinez, Chip Camilla,
Here.
Chief Ward,
Here.
Chief Taylor,
Here.
Shane Oshman.
Here.
Okay, at any time between now and the next council meeting, the city council can and may hold an executive session. City council will hold an executive session on the topic of personnel immediately following this council meeting. We'll move on to departmental reports. Mr. Mangel?
Accounts and finances has been reviewed and approved and is on file. Mr. Mayor, I'd like to take a few minutes and read this from our lead property maintenance officer. This is for November. Non-owner occupied inspections are continuing at a normal pace, 86 total units with an average violations being found. Re-inspections are completed in an acceptable time frame and most violations being tenant damage. We continue to address city taxes and utilities as we review property status prior to inspection. Registration is now at 99.9%. And then as I explained the last time, there's only one property that's not in compliance, and we're in the ticketing process. We're back on schedule with inspections due to the furlough earlier in the year due to COVID-19. We will continue to follow all CDC guidelines. Several tenants and owners expressed concerns with COVID-19 exposure. We have adjusted the inspection timelines when this arises. I will note that we will be one inspector short for a couple weeks for the obvious reason. So we're adjusting our inspections. It'll probably be pushed out until 2021. And as stated in the last paragraph, we have been running into issues with people concerned about the COVID. And in fact, we've even run into some people that are under quarantine where we're not able to enter the premises.
Thank you, sir.
I have the monthly report for Parks, November 2020, and check notes in regard to the rink and picnic area rentals. We had 36.5 rentals and 340 participants.
All right, thank you, sir. I have the monthly reports for the police department and for OECD, November for both of them, and they will be on file.
I have the November month-end reports for the fire department and ambulance.
Okay, Mr. Palmer, you didn't do that. Okay.
Not me in my mailbox.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. All right. So moving on to.
It was submitted prior to the meeting.
It is legit. So we will move on to correspondence, and I do have a short statement that I have prepared. I would like to remind the public that the City of Bradford is accepting applications for a civil service examination for the eligibility list for entry-level positions in the city's police department. All candidates must be 21 years of age, they must have a current, valid driver's license, and they must be able to submit proof of the successful completion of the Act 120 training course or a valid waiver of training from the Commission. For an application, please visit www.bradfordpa.com, and I will also share this information via my mayor's Facebook page later this evening. The civil service examination will be administered on December 19th? Correct. Is that correct? Okay. So please submit your completed application as soon as possible. We're coming down to the wire on that one. So while we are looking to hire more officers in the very near future, I would like to take a second to commend the police department's most recent hires, Officers Dakota Eaton and Sean McDonald, for hitting the ground running after they were hired and for immediately contributing to the safety and well-being of our community. Chris, did you keep a copy of this? Okay.
I
Any
did
correspondence?
not, so.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll Okay, any other correspondence up here, gentlemen?
No.
Okay, so at this point, we will move to petition and hear visitors, and this section will look a little bit different this week. They are emails that have been sent to us, and Laura will read them, and the appropriate people will respond. So Laura, go ahead, thank you.
I am contacting you in reference to the ice rink. My name is Chad Sisler. I live at 12 Corning Street. I would like to address why the ice rink is open. I don't believe that it is essential business. I feel that due to the cold, children and adults will get runny noses and then touch other surfaces. At that point, if they have been exposed to COVID-19, they are putting other people in the rink, including your staff, at serious risk. I feel that the rink needs to be closed ASAP until the COVID-19 outbreak is more under control. Thank you. I'll go ahead and read them all because they're all related to the ice rink. The next one is from Kristen Sisler of 34 Lawrence Ave. It deeply concerns me that the City of Bradford feels that it is necessary to open the Callahan Ice Rink this year. We are in the midst of a global pandemic that we cannot seem to get under control. Bradford area schools just closed down to protect our children, as we have seen drastic rise in our area of COVID numbers. I do feel this needs to be addressed. If schools are not safe to be open, and school sports cannot be open, why is there an exception to the ice rink and hockey? COVID-19 has put a halt to a lot of things that people love. Do you know what else it did? It prevented my family from being by my grandpa's side as he passed, because the hospital did not allow visitors. I think going without hockey for a year will be okay, and be appreciated by a lot of people when they realize it is being done for their safety. Please reconsider the opening of the ice rink for the entire community. Thank you for your time. Kristen Sisler.
What was the address of that?
12 Cornet, I think.
34 Lawrence
Oh,
Ave.
34, sorry.
Lawrence?
Okay, and the last one. Hello, I am a local Bradford City resident, and I attend college at the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. I had to complete my classes remote this year due to COVID. UPB has done whatever they feel necessary to protect their students and staff. It has been brought to my attention that the ice rink will be open for skating and hockey. This concerns me for many reasons. Do we feel this is necessary to be happening during the pandemic? I think this decision needs to be reconsidered to the safety of not only the community, but the employees that will have to work unnecessarily, and this is not an essential business. That one's from Mackenzie Yerzowicz, 23 School Street.
Mayor, if I may, I would suggest that we take the input and the emails and such in regard to the ice rink under advisement, and certainly the emails and their the information is welcome and concern to us, and you know, with the COVID situation, it's so fluid and fast moving. You know, our intent was to do the best we could as far as what was going on in the community and youth, and I think we just, it's incumbent on us to take another look and advise.
I agree, and that's the reason we're going to be having a executive session following this meeting. We'll discuss that, and we will, like my friend here said, we will take everything into advisement, and there were a lot of valid points raised, and we'll consider everything and try to make the best decision that we can for the safety of our community. So, thank you.
Okay, and there was one more email as well. Okay, this one is from Tom Real of Jackson Ave. Says, after calling for Jim McDonald to apologize at the November 24th council meeting, due to all of the terrible, disparaging things he said about the city employees and officials, part of Jim's response was, I've made amends personally with, I think, everybody you mentioned there. Okay, so he has a question for each of the council members. Prior to the November 24th city council meeting, had Jim McDonald ever apologized personally to you for the disparaging things he said about you as a council member? Who wants to go first?
It's up to them if they want to come.
Okay.
I don't think that needs to be discussed in the council meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any other emails, Laura?
Nope.
Okay.
That's all.
let's move on to old business, straight on to new business.
Okay, as much as I hate to read this one. Number 36009, approve fourth quarter 2020 allocations to Bradford District Flood Control Authority accounts and finances.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Reluctantly, yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36010, approve payment to Metallico Bradford Inc., Refuge.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36011, authorize the filing of McKean County Act 13 application for construction costs of the Elm Street Bridge Replacement Project, OECD.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36012, authorizes the proper officers of the City of Bradford to enter into a lease agreement with John A. Kelly, doing business as Allegheny Wood Moldings, for space at the Robert P. Habgood Jr. Business Development Center, OECD.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36013, authorize the proper officers of the City of Bradford to establish a small business stabilization microgrant program for businesses affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, OECD.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36014, authorize renewal of agreement with AmTrust North America, providing for workers' compensation insurance, accounts, and finances.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36015, approve payment to Barnhart Davis Company Streets Refuge.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36016, approve payment to Total Equipment Solutions Refuge.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36017, approve payment to Casella Waste Management of Pennsylvania Incorporated, OECD.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36018, approve payment to Williams and Willman, OECD.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36019, exonerate the city treasurer from collecting certain 2020 city property taxes, accounts, and finances.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36020, accept quote from Hundred Fleet for the purchase of a four-wheel drive 2021 Ford Super Duty F-350 DPW liquid fuels.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36021, approve payment to ID Booth Incorporated, OECD.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36022, approve payment to Bissett Building Center, OECD.
Second?
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes. Number 36023, approve payment to Chase Card Services, OECD.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36024, authorize the filing of the 2020-2021 fire company and EMS grant, fire ambulance.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald.
Yes.
Number 36025, authorize execution of a 2021 tax anticipation loan in the amount of $850,000, accounts and finances.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald,
Yes. Number 36026, authorize transfer of 2007 Dodge Durango Police.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald,
Yes.
Number 36027, authorize execution of an agreement for janitorial services with James Newbert, accounts and finances.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald,
Yes.
Number 36028, approve payment to Bissett Building Center, streets.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald,
Yes. I will now accept the motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Councilors Palmer,
Yes.
Pecora,
Yes.
Lopez,
Yes.
Mandel,
Yes.
Mayor McDonald,
Yes. So if I'm uncomfortable.